Dave Mann, everyone.
Hello, my name is Dave Mann. I live at PO1 2JD. My name is Dave Mann. I live at PO1 2JD. My mother's maiden name is Brown and my password is password 123 with a capital P. Press 1 if you want to balance. Press 2 if you want to load. Press 1 if you want to balance, baby. Press 2 if you want to load. Press 3 if you just want to talk to me. Press hash if you want to get stoned. Press 4 if you want a little bit more. Press 5 if you want the lot. I said press 4 if you want a little bit more. Press 5 if you want the lot. Press star if you want to be rich and famous. Press 0 if you do not. Press 6 if you are the bill payer and at least 18 years old. I said press 6 if you're the bill payer and at least 18 years old. Well, your call is really important to us, but I'm gonna have to put you on hold. Well, I held and I held and I held and I held till I heard a pretty voice say, I held and I held and I held and I held till I heard a pretty voice say, our offices are closed right now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Okay, my name's Dave Mann. I've got a bunch of silly songs. I'm not a great singer, I'm not a great guitarist, and I'll forget the words, but apart from that, I'm fantastic. This next one is all about vegetarians. It's got loads of words in, so it doesn't matter if I forget a few, because there'll still be some left over. Well, Linda McCartney recipes are all that I will follow. Nuts and cheese and rice and peas are all that I will swallow. Wholemeal free-range flapjack will satisfy my appetite. Well, I won't feast on things deceased. I've gotten the words, I don't know. I ain't gonna eat that meat no more. I ain't gonna eat that meat. I ain't a carnivore anymore. I ain't gonna eat that meat. Well, don't go to the shops for dead pig chops. Don't put them on my dish. Anything grilled that the butcher killed, lamb, pork, beef or fish. English or imported, if it's been slaughtered, I don't want to know. The thought of mince just makes me wince. Give me my lentil casserole. Oh, well, I ain't gonna eat that meat no more. I ain't gonna eat that meat. I ain't a carnivore anymore. I ain't gonna eat that meat. Well, steak that's deviled, burgered or brevelled, anything that had to die. Salmon, gammon, anything with ham in, don't put it in my pie. Well, I hear you cynics rabbit about my eating habits. I give you plenty of laughs. Well, if man were meant to eat baby sheep, why don't gorillas eat giraffes? I ain't gonna eat that meat no more. I ain't gonna eat that meat. I ain't a carnivore anymore. I ain't gonna eat that meat. Well, you can keep your crabs and your shish kebabs and your steak and kidney puds. Artichokes and raw egg yolks do you far more good. Dehydrated carbohydrates are bad for your heart. There's vitamins in them baked bean tins, even though they make you. I ain't gonna eat that meat no more. I ain't gonna eat that meat. I ain't a carnivore anymore. I ain't gonna eat that meat. I said I ain't gonna eat that meat no more. I ain't gonna eat that meat. I ain't a carnivore anymore. I ain't gonna eat that meat. Okay, this next one is very, very short. I don't know if you know this, you probably haven't heard this at all, but apparently there's a referendum going on somewhere today. I heard something about it on the news a while ago. Yeah, this is my minuscule contribution to the debate. Will the Scots say aye? Will the Scots say no? Will they stay or will they go? There's one thing that I don't know. Who will be the losers? How much will things in Asda cost? Will the Queen still be the boss? Me, I couldn't give a toss. Who will be the Well, who'll say the aye vote and who'll say the no vote and who'll make Scotland more free? But euros, quids or dollars, which will they choose to use in the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond? Okay, from Scotland down to London. This is a song I wrote hundreds of years ago.
Oh, you missed it.
When I first moved out of home, I was like Dick Whittington, I'm a Suffolk boy, and I couldn't understand the A to Z map, just didn't understand it. But I could understand the tube map, and that was the thing I used to get around, and the Central Line particularly, because I knew I had to be on that eventually to get home. So there's one kind of new verse which is very, very new and modern, and you'll spot that straight away if I remember it. Anyway, that's the gist of it, that's the context. Well, the bottles are empty, the ashtrays are full. I've been deserted by the girl I was trying to pull. Some poser in a Porsche had whisked her away. I didn't really fancy her much anyway, so I say. I stagger all the way to the subway sign and make my way home on the Central Line. Yeah, the Central Line, the Central Line. From Epping to Ealing on the Central Line. Patronised by the rough and the refined. Oh, the Central line. Well, I met a girl from Hackney at the bar in the Adelphi. I texted her my number. She Instagrammed a selfie. What a rhyme. Turns out her name was Colin and not Caroline. I had to run like hell to the Central Line. Oh, the Central Line, the Central Line. From Redbridge to Ruislip on the Central Line. All human life is there, ridiculous and sublime. On the Central line. Well, I look at my life and ask, where did I go wrong? I feel like a line in a Tom Waits song. I went wrong when I got on the Piccadilly line. I should have changed at Holborn for the Central line. Yeah, the Central line, the Central line. From Newbury Park to Northolt on the Central line. On the Underground where the sun don't shine. On the Central line. Thank you. Okay. Years ago, there used to be a thing called yuppies back in the 1980s, and they were almost comedic because they with the red races and the squash rackets, and we thought they were extinct, but they're not. They're back. They've mutated and they've come back in far worse, malevolent form. Credit crunch, all that stuff. So anyway, here's a song about them. Nouveau rappy yuppies. I'm a young urban professional, and I've got a flat in Berkeley Square. I got a membership to a posh gym, and I hardly ever go there. I got stocks and shares and hedge funds, and accounts in the Isle of Man. I work hard as a banker, and go skiing whenever I can. Yuppie-I-A, yuppie-I-O. Young and upward, upwardly mobile I will go. I'm a young urban professional, as you can surely tell. The working class can kiss my ass, all liberals go to hell. The homeless and the jobless, well, I don't give a damn. I'm conservative with a big C, and a big C is what I am. Yuppie-I-A, yuppie-I-O. Young and upward, upwardly mobile I will go. I got a trophy wife who once went out with a bloke who played for Spurs. Her family adore me, I don't feel the same for hers. I work hard in the city, I'm proud to be a banker. Some people say I'm not a very nice bloke. Others call me a yuppie-I-A, a yuppie-I-O. Young and upward, upwardly mobile I will go. Okay, we're told these days that we have to have a bucket list of stuff we have to do. So this is my bucket list. Simple. Bucket list, bucket list. Things not done, things I've missed. Chuck it in my bucket list before I kick the bucket. Well, I want to score a goal at Wembley Stadium. I want to sing a song at London Palladium. I want the perfect recipe for guacamole. And I want to have a jacuzzi with Angelina Jolie. Bucket list, things not done and things I've missed. Chuck it in my bucket list before I kick the bucket. Well, I want to play the fugue by Bach in G minor. I want to scratch my initials on the Great Wall of China. I want to score a 4 at Lord's in the crowd, one bounce. I want to have a jacuzzi with Lucy from Accounts. Bucket list. Things not done and things I missed. Chuck it in my bucket list before I kick the bucket. I want to see Ipswich Town win more. Cup final, just once. I want to own my top 10 albums once again on vinyl. I want to have a cup of coffee with Barack Obama. And I want to have a jacuzzi with all of Bananarama. Bucket list, things not done, things I missed. Chuck it in my bucket list before I kick the bucket. I said before I kick the bucket.
That did covers it.
They're all covered. Someone else, so I didn't write it. Okay, back in 1978, I was a member of the most unsuccessful punk rock band in the history of the world. We didn't do any gigs, we didn't record any records. We wrote one song, but But the thing we did do, we used to write our name in the walls of public toilets. And so it's a true story that we actually, one day, we were talking to someone and said, oh, have you got the new Susie and the Banshees album on? I've got the new Sham 69. And we said, have you got the new Incurable song, which is what we were called? And he said, no, but I have heard of you. Which is pretty cool, you know, so it's add the publicity. I heard of them, rather, so I didn't say that story very well. Anyway, the point of this story is that this one song which has kind of dragged on and got old and middle-aged like me since 1978. And like me, it used to be perky and lots of attitude, and now it's kind of a sad old folk song. It's kind of me personified. Anyway, here it is. I have to sing it in a sort of faux London accent, you know, because that's what we did in 1978. I was on the dole, she was on the pill. I've been drinking too much Tennant's lager, I'm feeling slightly ill. She was feeling frisky, I was feeling sick. I come from the roughest part of London, she comes from Holloway Nick. Caught in the car park with my baby. Caught in the car park with you. Why she was on the run is another story. This is about our love affair in the multi-story. 6 floors up it was. We met there every day. Well, we fooled around on the first 5 floors, but we never went all the way. Caught in the car park with my baby. Caught in the car park with you. Then one night she promised me I'd get my leg over on the bonnet of a dark blue 3-litre Rover on the hatchback of a Peugeot. She kissed me on the lips, and on the boot of a Jag she let me have a cigarette, and then we went for some chips. 'Cause caught in the car park with my baby. Caught in the car park with you. Caught in the car park with my baby. I'm caught in the car park with you. Good.
Great, well done, mate.
Right, can't remember what I've got to do next. My set list, my glasses. Oh yeah. Okay, here's a theory I've got, and I'll see if you agree with me. Back in the 1930s, the mafia kind of ruled all the retail outlets during the Prohibition in Chicago and all these places. And every kind of shop and bar and casino and everything, mafia were there. Well, my theory is that they're back again here in the UK. And every kind of shopping mall you go to, every garden centre, every bookshop, every kind of shop you can think of. And I'll tell you how. Because the mafia used to be known as the Cosa Nostra, okay, in Sicily. And if you get the word Cosa Nostra and you squash it up, you get the word Costa. Have you noticed? Everywhere you go, there's a Costa. So that's my theory. This song was about coffee, not about the mafia. Once upon a time, back in the day, life was easy when you went to a cafe. The choice was simple, coffee or tea. It's not like that now anymore, I'm sure you'll agree. Well, I stand there staring at the writing on the wall, whether it's Costa's or Starbucks or anyone at all. So I let the guy in the queue behind me go ahead, waited for his order. This is what he said: I'll have a Kappa Frappa Macca Macchiato and an arty farty latte to go, with all the extra stuff in, and a blueberry muffin and a tall black Americano. Well, I met a lovely girl at work called Lucy. We decided to go out on a date. We saw a lovely movie, had a lovely pizza. Everything was going great. So I decided to ask her back to my place, give her a little Dave Mann hospitality. I said, "You want a cup of coffee?" I asked her how she liked it. This is what she said to me. "I'll have a cappa frappa macca naccachino and an arty-farty latte to go, with all the extra stuffing and a blueberry muffin and a tall black Americano." Well, whatever happened to that girl from the coffee adverts? The one who was trying to get off with the bloke with the gold blend. Yeah? Maybe now she's a barista where no man could resist her, as she writes your name down on the side of a cup with a black felt pen. So if you want an overpriced panini, or a paper cup of froth just for a friend, I'd say that, or an almond-coated croissant for a $5, I know a little place I'd recommend where you'll get a cappa frappa macca naccachino and an arty-farty latte to go, with all the extra stuffing and a blueberry muffin and a tall black Americano. Thank you. Okay, I wasn't going to do this one. Okay, this is the cover version. It's a great song by Chumbawamba. It's a cautionary tale for anybody who uses social media, which I know some of you do. I'm a wound-up whiner with a fetish for guns. I'm over 50 and I still live with my mum. I hope my nude photo doesn't offend. Would you like to add me as a friend? Here's a picture of me in my Nazi uniform, doing a trick with an egg that I like to perform at a monster truck rally that my mum and me attend. Would you like to add me as a friend? Add me, add me. My mother says she wished she'd never add me. Add me, add me. Would you like to add me as a friend? I'm a recovering alcoholic. I rarely leave the room, peeping through the windows in my dog costume. Well, the voices in my head, yeah, they'll get me in the end. Would you like to add me as a friend? Well, I'd really like to mail you the picture that I drew. It's Kylie's body, but the head is you. I've asked you 50 times before, I'm asking you again. Would you like to add me as a friend? Add me, add me. My mother says she wished she'd never add me. Add me, add me. Would you like to add me as a friend? I said, would you like to add me as a friend? Thank you. All right, well, this has been my last one. If I try and do another one, I'll get that even worse. All right, this is a protest song. This is a subject I feel very strongly about. It's about an oppressed, disenfranchised group in our society that we take for granted. I'm talking about supermarket trolleys, okay? This is a song about that. It's about a trolley called Wally, and the song is called Wally the Trolley. You see? Not that difficult. I'm Wally, and I'm a trolley in Tesco's. I get pushed around all day. I get filled up with CDs, DVDs, cheese and teas, and value Beaujolais. I get pushed around 24 hours a day and chained to the others just like a slave. And I get left abandoned in the car park. That's no way for a trolley to behave. I'm Wally, the trolley. I get pushed around all day. I'm Wally, I'm a trolley. I get shoved around by shoppers each and every way. Well, some of my best friends are baskets. You never hear them complain. They get carried everywhere with less than 8 items. They don't have to go out in the rain. Well, the pushers in Tesco's, they push and push and push. They just don't know how it feels to be filled up with CDs, DVDs and Beaujolais. Life's a bitch for a basket on 4 wheels. I'm walking the trolley, I get pushed around all day. I'm walking, I'm a trolley, I get shoved around by shoppers each and every way. Well, Wally, he was the bravest trolley of them all. He just wanted his liberty. He rallied all his trolley troops with his battle cry. Buy one, set one free. But one day soon we will fight back, and life for you won't be so jolly. By golly, you've heard of the day of the Triffids. Prepare for the day of the trolleys. I'm Wally, the trolley, I get pushed around all day. I'm Wally, I'm a trolley, and I just want to go to a cafe and have a cappa macchiato, and a latte party latte to go, with all the extra stuff in, and a blueberry muffin and a tall black Americano. Thank you very much.
Super sound of Dave Mann starting it off beautifully. Thanks very much, Dave. Got how brilliant the lyrics are. Okay, we've got Chloe Parkinson for you next, but she's not here yet, so we'll give her 5-10 minutes and then we'll move on from there.